Hello, and welcome to another update video about Solana. So we have on the Solana chart, first of all, we want to focus only on the shorter time frame count in this video as we had a break of micro support. That doesn't really change much. As I said to you, it was only really a break of micro support. $59.30 would only be the bare minimum requirement to indicate that Solana's third wave here, which could lead to a fourth wave corrective pullback. It would only really be the absolute first indication that the third wave has topped. So we need more evidence, but it's something that means we have to shift our micro count a little bit, okay? And there are, of course, other options because this was literally only the first indication in validating the immediate direct bullish count. However, it would take a break below $49.40, as I said, to really confirm that we are in the fourth wave already, in the larger degree fourth wave. Certainly for anybody who's new on this channel, you need to understand that Solana, in this move to the upside, it has fulfilled with regards to the Fibonacci extension expectations, in this third wave. It has done what it needed to do. It hasn't only reached the minimum expectations. No, it even reached the ideal target. The 1.38 extension in a third wave is ideal, especially in a diagonal. The 1.5 is possible and the 1.618 as well. That's possible. Even higher is possible. Extensions are always possible, but micro support levels need to hold. So the micro support we had here was between $49.40 and $52.50. That did hold, and therefore we had continuation higher. Now I highlighted to you that this is really the critical level still to determine if we can push higher or not. And I need to see that break before confirming we are in the fourth wave. So we want to give it a little bit of space. However, the microstructure is shifting, and that's, again, an early signal that things might be changing. But is there still a way to count further upside? And yes, I think there is. We want to do that together, but don't treat the micro counts as, let's say, too predictive, because they are not. They just give us an idea of which levels we need to watch, and they give us a bit of a roadmap. So they are very fragile. So in the interpretation that would still allow for further upside, I would have a 5-wave move up, but what I don't like is this very, very shallow fifth wave up there. So I can get away with counting that as 5 waves. The third is long enough, but I don't like two things about this. I don't like the overshooting B wave. So we have a 1A, B, C, a running flat in wave 2 is extremely rare. The third wave is okay. That was a 5-wave move. The fourth is a bit short, but okay. And the fifth is extremely shallow, So this is one option that I would pay at least some attention to. In that scenario, we've completed 5 waves up. Now that might mean it's topped, okay? It might have topped, basically formed here this 5th wave to the upside, And you will remember the next target was $71.20. Okay, it reached only $68.30, so missed $2 or $3, but it moved above the previous high in 5 waves. It might have topped, okay? That's only one interpretation. If it now, second, I need to change the wave degree. If it now holds, the low at $51.30, because that's the invalidation point for this scenario, then it could still extend higher, but it would be quite an aggressive move that's coming then. That would be a 1-2 setup then, and we would escalate higher like that going forward. But that would mean I would have to shift everything higher, because the 1-2 setup means we have a third wave coming, we have a fourth coming, and so on. Basically like this. 1-2. Do I like this count? Not really, but it's another option. It's a possibility. And I did give you the invalidation point for this, which is $51.20. But as long as it's holding, let's see, it needs to hold the 78.6 retrace. $54.50. So that's the next level that needs to hold for this scenario. That's support, not invalidation, but support. So below that level, this scenario will also probably get invalidated. Then there's really only one more scenario in which I could imagine continuation. And that would be the idea that, yes, the third wave topped here, but this was only an A wave down, an overshooting B wave. Yes, it's in 5 waves, but because of the messiness of this move, I can get away with counting it as a 3-wave move, but it's not ideal either. And then this would A, B, C, and the wave 4 finishes here. That's why I said this is still the key level, because the wave 4 could just reset lower. So I would still just focus on this support level mainly, and then we can still get another move up. So there are still plenty of options here looking at the microstructure. But either way, regardless, $49.40 is still the relevant support. Breaking these micro supports will be indications that Solana has topped, but there's no way to confirm that really until that key level there breaks. We already had one invalidation, but there was a very minor one, and it's really not clear enough just based on that micro structure. So 1 second, I just wanted to, don't worry. So it could be that this third wave is finished here. Possible, but that's the alternative. That's the alternative, and then we would have topped and would come down in the fourth now. But it's a bit too early for that. Okay, so now you should be aware of which levels to watch. Starts to look a bit toppy, could form even a head and shoulders pattern, but again, it's too early for that. But they are the levels we should be watching in the next few days. So you should have all the parameters to watch for in the next few days. Okay, that's my update about Solana. I hope you liked the update. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment, and subscribe. And if you really like the content, then please check out the channel membership. Thanks a lot for watching. Bye-bye.